Hey YouTube, this next diecast review will be on the Pierre 2019 Scuderia Torro Rosso Honda for the Brazilian Grand Prix, the one where he finished second place, finished second to Max Verstappen, of course. This is a beautiful, and I mean really beautiful model that I picked up from my good friends over at the Burbank House of Hobbies. This car is currently sold out at the Burbank House of Hobbies. It is getting really increasingly hard to find. I do believe replica cars may get a few, but we don't know how many they're getting. But if you do happen to see, if you're in the market for this, I'm hoping this video will be a tremendous help. And if you do happen to like my F1 content, my F1 material, my Spark and TSM content, please take a moment to go hit the red subscribe button. Because if you do happen to like this particular video, I guarantee you'll be very satisfied with the amount of videos we'll be putting up from now until the end of the year. This is going to be a great series of F1 material. First off, we're going to start off with this one, and this was produced by Spark. Spark produced this particular model for the 2019 Brazilian Grand Prix, where really Pierre Gasly pulled off a pretty huge upset at the time being. I mean, of course, you know, he won the Italian Grand Prix this year. And let me know, also, before I begin this video, let me know which F1 2020 model you want me to review. And more than likely, it's on my want list, and I'll review it. That's probably what's going to happen. But, you know, he won the 2020 Italian Grand Prix, and he just actually re-signed with AlphaTauri this year. So hopefully we'll see a lot more great things out of Pierre. Let's see, we got Spark model website here. It's got the front of the car here. Here we go. So you see the front with all the halo and all that good jazz. It's got the description of the car itself. Scuderia Torro Rosso's logo on the back. And you got Spark 2019 written on the top of the packaging. On the bottom of the packaging is all the good copyright stuff. You know, you can read all that and pause the video. But now, let's see. We're going to take this out of its casing, and we're going to begin the review. Alrighty, you know, every Spark model, of course, as per usual, comes in its own little plastic encasing to protect your 1/43 scale models from dust and all good debris from all the environment that's surrounding it. And it also comes with a little podium trophy in this car. So here we go. What's lifted up out of the case here, and here she is, the Torro Rosso car that Pierre Gasly really pulled a major upset at Brazil and put that thing on the podium. My God, take a moment to appreciate this. What is up with that Torro Rosso livery? Even the AlphaTauri livery this year. They really have nailed it out of the park when it came to designing their cars. And I think Pierre's going to be a guy to be reckoned with in the near future. Whether he'll be reassigned to Red Bull or stick with AlphaTauri, I think this guy is going to be the real deal. I mean, George Russell and Pierre Gasly and Lando Norris, and I even think almost Sergio. Sergio's doing pretty good too. Well, Sergio might come in the IndyCar. That might be a really good deal. But yeah. But you know, I'm doing an all 360 view of this car. There's the front of the car here. I mean, just every fine cut and detail that Spark makes out of these things is absolutely incredible. I'm gonna keep the trophy as is, so I'm not gonna take it out. I do apologize for that, but I like to keep these kind of as mint as possible. There's a little trophy there. Let's see, there's the right side. Let's go to the rear. Oh my goodness, you got the onboard starter and everything. Got the onboard starter, got the rear tail light, or the rear caution light, whatever you want to call it, the rain light, whatever you want to call it. Rear diffuser. Carbon fibers, this carbon fiber surrounding the perimeter of the wing. That is detail, my friends. That is pure, utter detail. Now, if you're on the fence of buying this car, like I'm assuming my good friend Josh is, I'm hoping that the visuals alone will sell you it. But if not, let's go into the fine details. Oh, goody. See, on the front of the car, we got Red Bull. Got all those sponsors here. You got Honda, My World, PTT, Pirelli, and number 10. And you can see, let's see the cockpit detail of this car. And this little Pierre sitting in the car with the little steering wheel. That's pretty cool. We got the halo, little suspension pieces. My God, even the suspension pieces are pretty cool. Let's get a little focus on the suspension pieces there. Sorry, my awful camera work is at it again. Let's see here. Just the absolute finest detail right there. This is a really incredible model. I mean, they really... all little fine cuts in the rear wing, too. Look at that. That's pretty... the front rear wing. That's the front wing. Sorry, it's been a long day. Got Moose. Got Pierre sitting in there. And the cockpit. Ooh. Oh, sorry about that. The steering wheel is finally detailed. The mirrors are actual mirrors. Gasly, PTT lubricants. All little carbon fiber cuts. And look at this metallic blue on this car. The metallic blue... I mean, I'm going to zoom in here to do its justice here. Sorry about that. The metallic blue and the metallic, more metallic silver, rather. Really, I mean, my God, it's beautiful. Red Bull Cola Organics by Red Bull. Got the soft tires. He finished his stint on the soft tires in that race. Good going, Pierre. There's the back of the car. Like I said, it's got the carbon fiber texture surrounding the rear wing right there. Fine, absolute finest detail. You got the wrap around the rear tail light. Got the diffuser, all the big suspension pieces in the rear tires. I mean, it looks like the rear tires are a little bit not. They're kind of look real authentic rubber there, my friends. Absolutely beautiful. Now, let's see they have the brake pads here. A little detail with the brake pads. I see something in there. Look at the wheels. Chrome wheels are absolutely incredible. What a model. It's like you pay $65, $69 for this. And I used to think you were getting ripped off with these things. Like, I'm like, oh my God, why would I pay $69 for or $70 for an F1 model? And now I'm thinking that's highway robbery with the amount of quality you get with this car. And the overall view of it hopefully did its justice for you. Because I think it's absolutely amazing. The camera's not picking up properly. But the red is like a vibrant, fluorescent day glow. It's not picking up on the camera well at all. The blue is a dark, metallic, not really metallic. Let's see if it's metallic. Yeah, it kind of feels a little gloss, but I really don't want to touch this model, so bear with me. I am not a guy who touchy with these models. I am very gingerly with them. So if I couldn't really tell you if it was full matte or glossy or whatnot. It's not a IndyCar where I can feel over it. I don't want to break a thing on this thing. I'm afraid to even touch it. It's beautiful. In fact, I'm going to say this right here and right now. This is the only time it's ever going to be exposed to air. I keep these things as mint as possible. But I take them out for the one review, and then it goes back in its case for the rest of its life. And that's the way we store them, and that's the way it goes. But, you know what? This is a perfect 5-star rating. This is a perfect recommendation. It is one of those, you know, if you're an F1 collector, like if you collect the F1 models, this is what I call a smart life decision. It's a smart life decision to get this. And I would it's my personal recommendation that you do get it. Because A, it's going to dry up and you're going to regret it. B, What happens if Pierre becomes this world famous driver and he wins a championship or wins more races? And C, the Toro Rosso liveries are some of my favorites on the grid. Even the AlphaTauri this year, one of my favorites on the grid. So you personally cannot go wrong with them. Enjoy with C. There we go. There we go. There's the car back in its little casing, and this thing is just an overall absolute 100% beauty. Great job by Spark on this one, and I thoroughly enjoy this being in my collection. You will not regret buying this car. Comment, like, and subscribe. This is Race Ace, reminding you to join the fight to stop bullying. It does get better. The Diecast Kid is always happy to see you.